Good morning, everyone. This is Tan Gonzalez, the team leader of Tan's TCG Tutorials and Adventure. Today, I'm going to teach you how to play the basic game of Yu-Gi-Oh TCG, or Yu-Gi-Oh trading card games. Yu-Gi-Oh trading card games is a kid's card game. Is when two duelists or two players battle it out using monsters in order to decrease their life points, which is 8,000 to 0. There are 6 main phases. The first one, draw phase. Second, standby phase. Third, main phase 1. Fourth, battle phase. Fifth, main phase 2. And sixth, end your turn. Now, at the start of the game, each two duelists will have 5 cards in their hands right here. You can tell that right here on my 5 cards right here on my hand. At the start of the turn, you must, at main phase 1, you must start things off by summoning a monster that is a level 4 or below monster. Like the tuner monster Psy Reflector, you can only normal summon one monster once per turn, so be careful while you're at it. Then, in order to set a card, you must set it face down on the field, or activate him by announcing, saying, I activate the spell card, and read its name, like Resident Command. Also, there's some trap cards too that help you out on this one. Now, some cards that can be used to help it out. Just depends on what you want to use. Red Brain. Put it face down. At the end of the turn, you must end it at the end of your turn of the first turn, you must end it and let your opponent go for the second turn. When you're ready, if you have any trap cards on your field, simply put them up, simply flip it face up. And once you read the description right down here by its text box. Once you're done with any trap cards or spell cards, simply put them up right here on this graveyard. If a card that is banished on the zone, you can simply put them up right here on the top of the graveyard itself, right here. Now that you're good to go on that one, on how to use it for. Now we're going to battle phase. The battle phase is pretty useful. All cards that need to be face up on the field vertically. Then you must try to get the opponent's monster to be destroyed, and you must damage the opponent's life points. You have to subtract it from that is greater from the monster. Now you're ready to hit the road. Once you're ready for this one, keep repeating the turns until your opponent's life points are dropped down to 0. Now, some card effects will have it when automatically win the duel, like Exodia, for example. I almost forgot something about. There are 5, let's see, if I recall correctly, there are 5 zones. The 5 zones are monster zones, spells and trap zones, and that's it. And there's a field zone. Extra monster zones, extra deck, which is the part of it right here of these cards. There are 5 of them, so you need to choose which card you want to go to. Some cards will be in a structured deck that will let you use it at the start, so it's pretty useful on the go. And last but not least, almost forgot not to say last but not least. Here's your main deck, is where a group of cards is that need to use it for in your game. Next, the graveyard. Monsters, spells, and trap cards and others needs to be right here once they're done, or once they've been destroyed. Banish zones are right here on top of it, on top where when I put my card in, is that when the card effect is used, when it's activated, when that is banished, it can either be flipped face up or face down. So yeah. And it looks like now you know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh TCG. I will let you know what's going on next for the main for each of the phases next week. So I guess now you know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh TCG. For more information on how to play Yu-Gi-Oh TCG, visit their website at www.yugiOhcard.com, or you can also try to scan it by looking carefully. Scan the QR code And you'll see the information here on this one. It will let you know how to learn the basics of the game. Also, this is a beginner's guide. You can use it anytime you like. Now, some of them will have a paper book version to help you out. It's pretty simple. Scan the QR code and just make sure to check it says Beginner's Guide. And that is it. Now you know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh TCG, the basic game itself. To learn more information of it, check out Yu-Gi-Oh Card.com. And that is all here today on how to play Yu-Gi-Oh TCG. Subscribe, comment, and turn on the notification bell so whenever I post a new video on next Sunday, I'll be there in a flash, like the one and only Dark Magician that'll teleport to a next magic. See you later and keep your duel on.